Okay, guys, now, before we begin this episode, for those of you who haven't seen the TV show I'm about to review, click away now, because there will be some spoilers ahead. And for those who have, you're welcome to stay. Or maybe you're like me, maybe you have to have it spoiled for you in order to get you to watch it. So, Cobra Kai. What is Cobra Kai, first of all? Well, Cobra Kai is a legacy sequel spin-off from the Karate Kid films. It actually follows 34 years on from the end of the first movie. There are references to the second and third films throughout the series. At the beginning of the series, we meet up again with Johnny Lawrence, played by William Zabka, as he is now a drunken, washed-up loser who has lost everything in the intervening years. As he saves a young boy named Miguel Sanchez from a gang of bullies outside a convenience store, and decides to reopen his Cobra Kai dojo, with Miguel enrolling as his first pupil. All while this is going on, his old rival, Daniel LaRusso, played by Ralph Macchio, has settled into family life and now runs a successful car dealership. And after Johnny's car gets nicked and wrecked by Sam and her friends, that's his daughter by the way, Johnny is forced to go into the dealership and get his car fixed. Now, the whole bonsai thing, every car comes with a free bonsai tree, that also applies to those who actually don't go in to buy cars. And there's your first reference to the films. Now, the series actually opens on a flashback to remind us, a flashback to the All Valley under 18s karate tournament in 1984 to set us up for what we're about to see next. Now, over the course of the series, we see many flashbacks like this, and we also meet up again with the other ex-Cobra Kais from back in the first film. Heck, one of them's even a church minister in the present. So, as well as the villains that we meet throughout the series, John Kreese steps back into the role. John Kreese steps back into the mix at the end of season 1, and then takes over the dojo in season 2. Then he brings back Terry Silver, who takes over the dojo from him, basically steals it back. And through flashbacks, we learn that John Kreese and Terry Silver are war veterans. And, wow. And we also learn that in his youth, Mr. Miyagi killed his opponent during the Tekai Sekai World Karate Tournament, which actually becomes a main focal point later on in the series, where they actually go and take part in a Sekai Tekai. But before that, there's Cobra Kai coming back, getting reinstated into the All Valley under 18s karate tournament. We learn that they were banned for life for their unethical practices during the 1985 All Valley tournament, as depicted in Karate Kid 3. We also then meet up again with Chosen Taguchi, the adversary from Karate Kid 2, who steps in as an ally of Daniels this time, and Mike Barnes, the main adversary for Karate Kid 3, who also steps in as an ally of Daniels this time around. So it's a free-for-all now. The rest of Daniel's family, his wife Amanda, his son Anthony, and his daughter Sam, all go through their own personal character arcs. Sam's personal character arc actually intertwines with another couple of characters, Aisha being one of them. How they start out as friends and then basically stop being friends, I guess. And and then there's Tori, a girl who loses her mum during the series run and has dark moments. Now, she originally joins Cobra Kai, then defects and joins Miyagi-Do, and then while training for the Tekai Sekai tournament, after, well, this is after her mum dies, by the way, not being able to give it her all because she's obviously devastated and messed up in the head because of her mum's death. She defects again back to Cobra Kai. So then also during the series, we have Miguel going off to Mexico to meet his dad, his biological dad, only for it to turn out that he's a complete and utter beep. Yeah. And guys, and Anthony's personal growth arc actually starts out with him being the bully to Kenny Payne. Yeah. The brother of one of Robbie's fellow juvenile hall inmates. Yeah, I forgot. We also meet Robbie Keane, Johnny Lawrence's son, early in the series, and his actual personal growth arc starts out with him as a troubled youth, not really being cared for at all by either of his parents, because we also meet Shannon Keane, Robbie's mum, in the series, as well as catching up with Sid, Johnny's stepfather. Yeah, that beep. Okay. Well, I did warn you there would be spoilers before I started talking about the show, guys. And if you stayed and you haven't seen the show yet, I'm sorry, but that's on you for staying. I'm sorry, but I cannot be held responsible if you didn't listen to the warning at the start of the video. So, yeah. I'm wearing the t-shirt for the dojo. And as it says on the motto, strike first, I struck first. Strike hard, I struck hard. And now I'm showing you no mercy for your mistake of tuning in to this video after I warned you to click away if you haven't seen the show yet. Well, maybe you stay because you're curious as to what it is. In which case, well, I hope I fed your curiosity. Okay. Okay. But I'm not going to give away the ending. So that's where I'm going to stop talking. My opinion of the show. Well, first of all, it's one of my favourite programs, and the origin of me actually starting to watch it, I have a friend who was already a fan of the Karate Kid universe. You might know him on here as Pyramid Head 45. Yeah, that friend. I'm not going to say what his real name is because, well, anonymity and all that, he might not want it to be shared. So, that's it for this review. It's 6 seasons and 65 episodes worth of non-stop action and drama. Give it a watch if you're curious as to what it is. And if you've seen the Karate Kid films and want to know how the story continues, here's how. Give it a watch. You won't be disappointed. And if you've seen it yourselves, let me know what you think in the comments below. That's it for this episode. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching and have us a magical time.